Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my ugly dark kitchen. It's getting colder now, finally, which is lovely because I get to wear my favorite Uniqlo fleece. I love this fleece so much and I was missing it for like a year or two, and when I went back to Canada last month, my mom had it. It was like in their closet and I was like, I don't remember giving you this. I would never give you this because this is my favorite fleece ever. I'm taking it back. So I brought it back. So I'm not gonna lie, this week has been challenging in many ways. One of the main things that happened this week was Tatsu usually gets Sunday and Monday off, which is normal and totally according to plan. So we spent Sunday and Monday taking Lon out, as you saw in a previous video. And then on Monday night we got a call from his boss and he's like, oh, by the way, you have a 5-day holiday. You're not working till Thursday. And we were like, thanks for telling us halfway through the holiday. Dude, if we had a 5-day holiday, we would go somewhere or we would plan something. We would probably go abroad like we always do because it's not often that Tatsu even gets 5-day holidays. And I don't understand how it's okay that they could just decide mid-holiday that it's a 5-day holiday and then tell us halfway through it and be like, by the way, you're on a 5-day vacation. So then I was thinking, okay, well, let's not screw up these last 3 days. Let's go to Korea or let's go to Tokyo. Let's go somewhere. So he called back his boss and he was like, so am I allowed to go anywhere? And they were like, well, you haven't applied for permission to leave the prefecture. And we were like, yeah, but you just told us now. You just told us now that we have 3 days left in the middle of a 5-day vacation that we didn't ask for. And they were like, yeah, well, you need to at least be here tomorrow because it's too late. Like, it's too late to apply to leave. So then what, we would have had 2 days? We could have gone to like Fukuoka City or somewhere close by, I guess. But I mean, what's the point? What's the point? Why do you do this to us? Anyway, so today he went back to work. He's gonna work tomorrow, Saturday. And then on Sunday, Monday is 2 days off again. So then he's back here. Ah! I planned originally to get a ton of stuff done today because, woo, I'm free, I can finally work. But instead I just slept all day. I slept all day and I did nothing. I woke up at like 2. Such is the life. But I do have something really happy to report, and that is that Lon is indeed using the litter box. In the end, he didn't use the Hinoki litter that I bought for him either, but then we changed finally to like clay pellets, like this muddy, dirty type litter, and he's using that. And he's using it perfectly, flawlessly. Every morning I wake up and I hear him scratching in the litter box, and sometimes I go and I spy on him because I'm a creepy mom. Anyway, so that is like my quick life update for the week. But now I'm about to cook some pork belly. So pork belly, it's a very cheap cut of meat. This was only $6. Actually, that's kind of expensive. I don't know. But pork belly is distinct in that it usually has this big line of fat in the middle. And I guess when you cook it, when you roast it, what you want to do is try to get the pork belly to sweat out as much grease as possible and like reduce how much fats and oils are inside the meat when you bite down. And so for that reason, today's recipe is going to take 3 hours, which is why I'm starting right now. This is my herb garden. I've got cilantro growing. It's insane. I can't believe how many cilantro sprouts are coming in, and they're growing like weeds. It's crazy. I've got rosemary, I've got peppermint, I've got dill, and some basil, some more mint, and then we've got the thyme. I got some fresh lemon thyme, and now I need some fennel. There's fennel. Some fennel seeds, some pepper. I needed 2 hands to take the leaves off of the thyme stems, but this is starting to smell really good already. It smells like Bed Bath & Beyond. It smells like a candle. It's like lemon, thyme, and then fennel, which kind of smells like licorice. It's weird. Okay, so I got some minced garlic, and then I added a bit of salt, and we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're gonna turn this dry herb mix into a paste. In case you're wondering, yes, this is incredibly hard to shoot with only 1 hand. Alright, so with clean hands, it's time to rub the sauce. Yes, all over that pork. And like I mentioned before, since there's quite a lot of fat in this cut, as you cook it, it is going to shrink and get smaller, so It's okay if it's not like totally covering everything, but you do want to kind of make sure you smother it. Alright, so I've covered the meat with the herb mixture, except for the fat cap, which I just put olive oil and salt on top. We want it to grill and sweat and crackle anyway, so we don't want to put too much seasoning on there. I put a cooling rack inside of a baking tray, and that's because this meat, like I said, it will sweat a lot, and it's gonna lose a lot of oils and fats, and we don't want the meat like boiling and like stewing in its own fat, so this little cooking tray is gonna keep it up out of the oil while the oils drip onto the pan. So the first blast is 30 minutes, and then after that we're gonna turn it down to a low heat for 2.5 hours. Well done. I think I'm going to... No, I'm gonna have a coffee. I am gonna have a coffee. So are these a Japan only invention? I forget. It's like a little origami coffee cup. You put it, you use the paper handles to stick it to your cup. Then you just pour hot water into it to brew a fresh cup of coffee. Oops. Heh. So the reason I made coffee instead of tea was because I just remembered that I bought this. Pumpkin spice flavored Kahlua, and I think that this would taste amazing in a cup of black coffee. This is definitely something I wish Japan would do more of. Specialty coffees. This tastes just like a pumpkin spice latte, but for adults. As you can see, this was the skin. This was that white fatty part of the skin, and it's browning up really nicely. But check out how much oil is already at the bottom of this pan. So we're going to pop this back in the oven on a lower heat for 2 hours, but before that I have to squeeze some lemon juice over the skin. Alright, good luck. See you in a few hours. ダメだよ、見ちゃいかんよ。まだ終わってないんだよ。まあ見ていいよ。
ダメ？
いいよ。喜びすぎだろ。やば。So look at what we have now. We have this nice hard slightly smaller version of the pork belly, and we have a tray full of grease below it. Look at this, it's so greasy. So there's that string of fat that we saw before. It's been reduced quite a bit. Hopefully it's eatable. Oh, so good. Wanna try it? Here. What?
なんかこう噛めば噛むほど調味料の味だけじゃなくて、愛情とか悲しみとかそうやって僕たちは笑顔になれるのかなって思って。
You're so weird. Salad with some bacon and tomato. Just gonna pour this on top. Now it's a honey mustard, bacon and tomato salad. And in the rice cooker we have veggie quinoa, cooked with herbs and veggies, and then I threw a little bit of butter on there to to smoothen it up. Yay, dinner! The skin is so crunchy, but the inside of the meat is really, really soft and juicy. You like it?
I love it.
Told you, the skin's really good. It's insane.
Exquisite.
Exquisite? Thank you. So we're watching The Get Down on Netflix right now, by the way. Which is very interesting. It's, directed by Baz Luhrmann, who did Moulin Rouge. And Moulin Rouge is like one of my favorite movies. So, like I was saying, Lon has chilled out a lot in the past few days, so I think you guys were right, and he was just really stressed out. But now that we play with him more, he's a lot nicer.
It's time for you to make your own family. Stop with the girlfriends. Find yourself a real woman.
I got a real woman. I'm waiting on her. But she's stubborn. But me, hey, I'm loyal. That's what I've done.
Anyway, I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Thanks for listening today. And every day and every time. Goodbye. Say goodbye. There you go. Bye.
じゃねえ。
Tatsu uploaded a new video on his channel. You should go check it out.
And my brother
Please.
he's crazy.
Please. Please go like it and comment on it. Please, he needs to feel important.
You're killing Marlene's soul.